Okay, all right, guys. So this is like a part three on the tuning up my '98 Mitsubishi Eclipse GS after the engine rebuild, my first oil change. And the next step is I've already flushed down the oil down there, so it's just ready. I losing the oil filter. It's just that I don't want to change the oil filter yet or put in new oil yet until I can drop down my exhaust system to get to the oil pan gasket. Changing the oil pan gasket, like I said in my previous video about this tune up, I'm gonna do a the oil pan gasket install, changing a new one. Well, not changing a new one, but just kind of put new RTV over because the old mechanic he didn't really do that. That's why it has a leaks, like I told you guys before. So I'm gonna go through that first before I even get another different gasket. But just for now, I'm just gonna run, a Neurobic RTV and ultra black gasket on that oil pan gasket, because I did saw some leaks around the oil pan gasket. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I did a last video show you guys already. Uh, anyway, it was leaking around, and I did saw some leak. That's why you see all these oil leaks right there. But I did see some leak on the upper, like uh, before the mechanic changed the oil pressure sensor, and he put like he wrapped with Teflon tape, and I figure, why would you do that? Put some RTV, real RTV on it, so it won't leak. So now he put he put Teflon tape around that thread, the oil pressure sensor thread, and now I saw the leaks still occur the same way. And I don't know, I might have to redo that again, put real RTV, like ultra black RTV around there, or red RTV or something, RTV, not Teflon tape like he did. So they those mechanics did a really bad job. I don't want to tell you, because like I know I shouldn't pay money for a street mechanic to do, but I had no time. I didn't have time back then, so I have to pay like a street mechanic. Some mechanic out there, they claim they're a mechanic, but they're not. Um, which I shouldn't ask them to do it, because I was calling the tow truck to tow the car, and then he offered me, someone like a mechanic to do it. So I went ahead and paid him to do it, but that was a bad idea. I should never done that. So it's my first and my last time. I would never uh, pay anyone out there, like street, especially street mechanic, to do it. I'd rather do it by myself. But oh well, stories already end. It's done. The engine is, at least the engine start up good after the rebuild. But there's several things that did wrong, and I did mention on my other videos too what they did wrong, and what, I can take it as experience and a lesson, and hopefully you guys do the same thing too. You watching my videos. But I might have to redo that again. The putting RTV on the take out the oil pressure sensor and do that again. But for now, I'm just gonna drop down my exhaust system, changing the gasket on the downpipe and back in the muffler. So I'm gonna have to take that out before I drop down the oil pan, get to the oil pan. There's several brackets. There's like one bracket that's on the way. It's above the cross member, like this bracket right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but see that bracket right there? That gray bracket. I have to take that out before I can drop the oil pan down. So I'll get to it and I'll show you guys too when I get to it. After I drop this exhaust system down, like just the downpipe right here, because I need to change the gasket right there, this gasket right there. So I'll have to take this heat shield out first. Um, and I know my radial hose is kind of next to the exhaust, the right here, so it's really hot. It's next to the header, so it's like touching it, because I had to redo some about the radiator before, like my You guys know how it is in my car. So I probably need to cut a little bit shorter, so this radiator hose bend this way instead of too much this way because it's touching, and I have to use cut another piece of hose, rubber, to hold it right there because when it's touching, it's real hot, and it might bust a hole right there later on my radiator hose right there. I never know, it's too hot. So eventually I have to do this again sometimes. I guess not until the hole popped out or something. So I'm just gonna cut it shorter. It's better for me to do it early, but I got so many things going on. So first thing first, you need a 10 millimeter socket. And losing these two bolts, I just had to tighten these two bolts only out. There's supposed to be like five, 4 or 5, but I just went ahead and installed two for the heat shield. Just so it stay on good, for just two bolts. So after I take these bolts out, take the heat sheet out. Hopefully these is not on my way, and then I'm just gonna go down and use a jack or something or bricks to hold my downpipes and my exhaust down there, so I can loosen these bolts right here first. I'm gonna try to lose one of the bolt down there. It's kind of hard, so one of it is losing the bolt down in the middle of the cat. One of it is losing. I can lose it. It was losing when I drive it, but it's almost fell out when I drive it. But I just put it back on. But one of it is really, it's never been open. I mean, it's never been losing, so I don't know how it goes. You know, one of it on the top has never been losing, so I have to do that first. Before I even drop it down. And there's techniques and way how to losing freeze nuts, free bolts on exhaust, and rusty freeze nuts or bolts down the exhaust. There's several ways to do it. You can use some tool and some penetrate and stuff like that. But I'll show you if I can loosen it. Then I'll make a video show you how I lose it. But not until I can lose it. Because right now I'm showing you a video and I can't do it, so I have to redo the video again. So I'm just gonna shoot and make the video after I can loosen the bolt on the exhaust. Okay. So just kind of bear with me here. And then if I can't loosen from down there, I'm gonna have to take the whole exhaust system down. Take the whole exhaust system, the muffler and all that down, all the way from up here to down there. I have to drop it down using some of my bricks here. I used last time, some of these bricks right here to hold the exhaust system, so it won't fall down the ground. It's better to have something to hold it on the top instead of falling all the way down the ground. And then if I can't loosen down like that, I'm just gonna take the exhaust system out and then find a way to loosen the bolts. By having it out here, it's easy to work than down there. Down the car is kind of dangerous. It's dangerous and it's just harder to work down there. If I have it out here, I can just use any technique way, trying to bang it with a hammer, losing the bolts out like that. That way, it's more space to work on with. So anyway, um, this video part is a little bit long now, so I have to let you guys go for now, and just hopefully you guys watch my next videos after I losing these bolts out, and I'll show you guys the technique and the way how you do it, what tool you need. Okay, because all I do is just need to change 3 gaskets on the exhaust, which is not easy. um, like I told you guys before, I have 2 gaskets. I have the downpipe gasket already. I have the one of the gasket down the muffler already. I just need to buy another gasket right in the middle, right there. The gasket right in the middle of the cat. So that's another one I need to change. But I wouldn't need to buy it yet until I can loosen the bolt out. I hate to do it now because I have to end up like getting the whole exhaust system soon, and I really need to do it because I got to drop down my oil pan and the exhaust system is on the way. So I might as well go ahead and change my exhaust gasket, since I'm taking it down anyway. but it's gonna be hard to take out those exhaust bolts. So uh, the muffler bolts, but gonna have to do what I gotta do, and that way I can go ahead and work on my oil pan gasket after that, loosen it down, loosen all the bolts. Just gotta work really careful when losing the bolts, especially the oil pan gasket bolts. And then after that, I'm gonna have to inspect the bolts and the threads, see what's wrong with it, see if the mechanic like overdid it or over tightened it or something, or didn't put enough RTV. So I'm gonna inspect all that and let you guys see it too. Okay. Um, so my next video I'm gonna show you guys how I take out down the exhaust and how you clean it, what you do before you losing the bolts. There's several steps you need to go through, several things you need to use. But that's what I'm gonna do. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you in my next video. It's me, Young Leo Akhil, is signing out for now. Work safe.